Miniature roses are darn near irresistible. They're cute as buttons, and they're a popular Valentine's Day gift for women, for men. And the thing about them, though, is that about 99% of them end up in the trash, and we're going to show you how not to let that happen.
These mini roses are charming, but they're also deceptive. This is not a full-size mini rose. It's actually just 4 cuttings rooted together and coaxed into bloom. It's like a rooted bouquet. If you want to see a full-size mini rose bush, let's head out to Rob's greenhouse.
This is the full stature of a miniature rose. It used to be the size of the one you saw in Rob's living room. In fact, this one we used in a segment for Valentine's Day about 6 years ago. It's not exactly show ready. It's cool here in the greenhouse, so it's just biding its time waiting for summer when it can go back out on the patio and bloom its head off.
So how do we go from this to those gorgeous beauties that are resting out in the greenhouse? First, we've got to take the plant out of this decorative wrapping because it won't allow for adequate drainage. And you need to recognize that this isn't designed to live in your living room long term. Our houses, especially in the winter, are way too hot and dry. You also want to make sure you keep these in bright light, not direct sun, but a nice bright room. And finally, watering. Make sure you put your little plant in a tray with rocks or pebbles. That way the excess water will evaporate and provide some humidity to your roses.
Roses need sun. Don't let them dry out. If you don't have a greenhouse, this is the best way.
And if all goes well, in April you can divide the 4 cuttings. Use a knife to cut them apart and repot them in pots about this size.
The new plants can stay in their pots for about a year and then move them up to larger pots, like these. These miniature roses obviously grow very well in pots if you can find a place to keep them in the winter, but they also grow really well in the ground. Unlike hybrid tea roses, they grow on their own roots, so they're very hardy and hard to kill.